Hello guys, it's your girl Livmila. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. To my returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by. Please, if you're new on this channel, do well to subscribe and turn on the notification button for interesting and educative videos. So today we are going to be talking about a wrap dress. We are going to kill it. Yes, let's get started. So the first thing we are going to place now is our shoulder line. I'm placing half an inch here. We are drafting the back panel first. After drafting the back panel, we are going to use it to draft our front panel. So the next thing I'm going to be placing from there, from the shoulder line, I'll make a mark at my waistline. Okay, my upper waist, then my half length. Okay, I'll repeat same process over here, my waist, my half length, after which I'm going to connect the both points using my rule as shown. Okay, let's label the points we have now. This is our shoulder line, SH shoulder line. Okay, that is my waistline, and this is my half length, HL, W for waistline. Okay, so these are the points. The next thing we'll be placing now is our shoulder line. My shoulder is 7.5 plus half inch sewing allowance, 8 inches. So I'm placing 8 inches there and there. I came up by 2 inches for my armhole line. I came up by 2 inches over there. Then I'm ruling a straight line. Okay, then I will extend it this way for my armhole, this way. Yes, so this is my armhole line. Okay, hope you can see that. So on my armhole, I'm going to be placing my bust circumference divided by 4. That is it there. So on my waistline, I'm going to place my waist divided by 4 equally. I'm not telling you the figure because our waist, our bust differ. So your waist circumference divided by 4, that is what you're going to place there. Then on my half length, I'll place my lower waist divided by 4, and that is that over there. I'm going to connect all the points. Can you see? I'm connecting all the 3 points. I'll smoothen that area out because I don't want to have any form of pointiness over there. Okay, then I'm going to place my allowance. I'm working with 2-inch allowance. You can use 1.5 or 2. Is a choice. So I'm connecting all my allowance points now. Okay, so this is what we'll have. Here will be on fold. This part will be on fold when cutting on your fabric. Don't forget, it's a wrap dress. It doesn't have a zipper at the back. So my back half length is 1.5 inch shorter than my front. So I came up there by 1.5 and I connected it that way. Okay, so the next we are going to work on is our neckline. Our neckline. So we are working with a neck of 3 inches, 3 by 1.5. But before then, let me put my shoulder slope in. I'm sloping the shoulder by 1 inch. I'll make it the point there and connect it as shown. Okay, then I'll add half an inch for shoulder allowance. That's the allowance to join the front to the back the front shoulder to the back shoulder. That is what we'll have here. Then I'll use my curve rule to connect my neck width and depth, 3 inches by 1.5. okay, then I'll get the midpoint of my shoulder, of my armhole divided by 2, make a point, then use my armhole curve and connect to form my armhole. Okay, so this is what we'll have. This is the back block. So I'm going to cut this out on my fabric and use it to cut the front for us. So this is it about the back. I'm going to cut it out off camera, cut out my fabric, the back panel, then use it for the front. Okay, so this is it, the material I'm going to cut. I'm done cutting out the back. Let's go to the front now. So you're going to fold your fabric into 2 as shown. So I'm trying to align the back. So when after folding, you pick your back panel and place it this way. Can you see what I'm doing? See, take a close look at what I'm doing. I have extra material towards the direction where I'm standing. Okay, after the midpoint of the shoulder, I have space. Okay, what am I placing here? What I'm placing here is my waist divided by 4. My waist divided by 4 is 8. I'm adding extra 8 inches to the front block. You're going to see why it is necessary to do this. I don't want a situation where my clients will be walking and breeze blows off, and you know it's a wrap dress and I'm not holding it down with any form of press button or anything, such a way that when the breeze blow, it's not going to show her body. So I'll have extra allowance hidden inside the wrap dress. That is why I did my waist divided by 4, which gave me 8, and added it as an extra allowance over there. Can you see that? So I've connected it this way. Watch what I'm going to do next. Let me bring the material up a bit. Okay, I'll make a point at this neck area. This is the front, right? I'm making a point at this area. Then I'll lift it up a bit, then use my rule to connect it straight. I didn't know the other down part was not showing, but I'm connecting it straight to that extra 8 inches I left. It's a shaky material. I can't be making my chalk to show too much because the material keeps shifting. So I've connected it like so. Okay, see, if you drop it down, drop the back down, this is what you have. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Let me arrange it back properly. So I'm going to cut now. Just watch closely how I am going to cut it. Just watch. The shoulder aligns. Okay, the armhole for now aligns. Later I'll trim off the front armhole. Later I'm going to trim the front armhole, but for now I'm cutting every part the same. I'm cutting the sides to be the same too. I didn't know the down part was not showing in the camera. I'll cut the same all the way. Before I continue cutting, let me make a point at where I'm going to trim the front neckline. This is the 1/2 inch joining allowance. Then I'll get half my armhole, which is 4. Make a mark. I just want to make that mark at the front. It's from this point I'm going to be trimming my front armhole, but before then let's cut through. Okay, can you see? This is how to cut the front. I lifted the back and I cut through all the way down. Okay, I'm done cutting now, and this is what we have. So for the armhole effects, hope you can see it. Hope you can see what we have. Let me get the camera closer. So this is what we have. So now let's work on the armhole effects. I already made that point. Let me measure it again to be sure. Okay, so it's going to be at 4 inch that way. Sorry, breeze. I'll go in by 1/2 inch. The material is a shaky one, so you have to be careful because it keeps moving around. Okay, so I'll use my armhole curve to curve it out from that 1/2 inch that I went in. Place it properly. Make sure it's touching the tip of the shoulder, touching the 1/2 inch, and you gently connect as shown. It's not going to be easy if you're using a shaky material, but what will one do? You are not giving up, so you just have to be careful. Just carefully connect it this way. Can you see that? Then you cut out. This is called armhole effect or armhole trimming. To avoid any form of bulginess, you must always do this at every case when you're cutting an outfit. Okay, so this is what we have now. It's into 2. Okay, I'm managing my material, so I just cut out 1 for now. I'm going to place that one on the fabric there and cut out the second side. It's going to be 2 for the front. I'm actually going to cut it into 4 because I'm going to use same material for the lining. I'm going to line the front with this same material, but for now let's arrange the fabric and cut out the front. Let me adjust my camera so you can see what I'm doing. Can you see that? I placed it wrong side facing wrong side. Either you're placing it good side facing each other, or you can do wrong side facing wrong side. If you make a mistake of placing it maybe wrong side to right side or right side to wrong side, you're going to make a mistake and it won't serve you. So you have to be careful with the placement, after which you just gently cut out. So let me do that. Watch me. So this is what we'll have after cutting. Okay, please do well to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. See, this is how it's going to be. It's a wrap dress. It's wrapped from beginning to end. Can you see? So this is what we'll have. Let me bring it closer to the camera. See why I said you should put that extra 8 inches. Can you see how deep it went into each other? In this way, it's not going to just fly open anyhow. Okay, so this is how we are going to place it. The back, attach it to the shoulder and all of that. We are going to do it together, so there is no need to rush. Okay, we are going to do all of the processes together till the end. Okay, so for the back, I'm going to cut a facing short one. Then for the front, before I determine whether I'm cutting a facing or not, I can use bias for this side to know if I'll be cutting a facing or doubling the front panel. We need to cut the down part first, and to do that, the first thing you will do is you measure the waistline of the back. The back waistline, remember we added 2 inches, so you're going to minus the 2 inches on the both side. You understand? Then you measure every other thing we have. So what we have now is this. Can you see that? 21. We are going to minus 2 inches that side, the one on your right. Then the other 2 inches, can you see? we'll have 19. We'll minus another 2 inches, we'll have 17. So for the back waistline, we are having 17 left. Take note, don't forget 17. Then coming to the front, we are going to measure it also. This is the front waistline. We are going to measure all through this way. So after measuring, we are having 21. So we have here 21 into 2. The front panel is in 2, so 21, 21. So thank you guys, and please click the next video on the channel to watch part 2 of this tutorial. Thank you so much.